You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons adventure path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party discovers some of the first Starfinder survivors of the Scoured Stars incident. Shortly after you enter the building, you actually spot a group of individuals.
Okay.
What kind of
Let's
individuals?
not just run up and say hi because they could be evil now.
Well, I mean, how are they dressed?
With Starfinder raiment.
Okay.
Do they look like zombies?
They look living, but they kind of look at you with these, blank eyes. Like they're trying to process what's going on.
Hey guys, we're from outside.
All of their mouths are kind of open and almost silent screams. Just agape.
So they might be
That's how they're just hanging out?
Yeah, just...
Do we just start shooting? I feel like we
No.
might just start shooting.
No, here's what we do.
Finally, they all start to rush you. Roll initiative.
Okay, so we start shooting.
Oh, see, I was going to try to be friendly.
So I'm going to say...
That's amazing. Whoever made that is just a lovely person.
You all are there, and there's a group of slack-jawed Pathfinders there. There's quite a few of Pathfinders in this group. There's actually... Starfinders. What's a Pathfinder? There's 4.
It's a hover vehicle made by Nissan.
Oh, wait a second. Do they know the name of the Pathfinder group?
They would, because the Starfinders...
Yeah, the Starfinders are modeled after the Pathfinder Society.
Yeah.
So they know what the Pathfinder Society is.
There is pre-gap data about the Pathfinders.
Yeah, we know before the gap. We know after the gap. We just don't know during the gap.
We know some of before the gap.
Okay.
There's mysterious gaps in information about stuff that happened before the gap.
Okay. But we still have, some information.
There's plenty of information to have, a basic understanding of what came before the gap, but as far as,
No, it's just a matter of ancient paper records, and the planet that we kept them on is gone.
Right.
We know there was a planet here. We know now there isn't a planet here.
All right. Initiatives. Who did better than 14?
Oh, I haven't rolled.
Zenka did better than 14.
Yeah, I did better too.
Maia did better than 14.
I did.
Cyna did better than 14. Ion,
I got a 22.
you did better than 14. Okay, so... All right, Ion, you got a 22? Anyone better than that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone did better than
Not
that.
me.
Cyna, what'd you get?
26.
Maya?
28.
Wow.
Rolled a 19.
Complicated in one person.
Because my life is rolling good initiative, only to have half the table make that shit look pathetic.
I'm sure as hell not. But I'm also not, supposed to.
I mean, I'm not super worried about it. It would just be nice not to go last
Okay.
one time.
So...
Nope, I'm going last.
no,
You don't count. You always go last.
I'm going
You're not
this
in the
direction.
game.
Yeah, you're not a real person at this point.
You have in front of you 4 Pathfinders. 2 of them look kind of like the scholarly type, maybe not.
Actual Pathfinders, not Starfinders. Sorry. Yeah.
Call me out, Jesus. This
Anytime.
hashtag exposed. 2 of them look like scholarly types. Not really like the combat specialists, but I mean they still have
Starfinder
weapons.
branded lab coats.
Yeah. One of them appears to be an operative. The other has the raiment of a venture captain.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'll let you all determine, but I'm basically just doing this squadrons here because there's not really
Okay.
too much going on. Everybody's going to use ranged weapons, so whatever.
We come in peace.
They don't seem to be able to understand that. They look humanoid. They don't look undead. They don't look like zombies or anything like that. They just look like...
They're zombies.
They're definitely zombies.
Space babies. They've got space babies.
I'm thinking that they're space incubators right now. Space baby incubators. Made them go all crazy.
No, they're all in one. They've been possessed by this massive hive mind, and everybody we kill on the way to get to it could have been saved.
Tell me about your computer stuff, Maia. Like, what can you do? Like remote hack and all that.
Yeah,
stuff?
as long as I'm within, because I didn't take like the full-on version because it would waste a mechanic trick. But I can be within 20 feet and wirelessly hack.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me know if you get within 20 feet of one of those things.
Okay.
No reason. Maia, it's your turn. Actually,
Why don't you go within 20 feet of them and see what happens?
I guess I kind of do.
So
I
you
need
wanna-
to shoot people that can be saved, since we have very limited numbers of Starfinders remaining.
Yeah.
so you want to approach within about 20 feet?
Yeah, approach cautiously within there.
They might already be dead.
Try to be accessing their comms and
Aren't you Captain Optimistic?
manually.
You
No, I've just seen every adventure we've been on thus far.
you get within
I mean,
about
that's
20
fair.
feet, and your computer kind of like goes nuts because there's almost like a bunch of local networks or local like pings.
They
trying to
are.
hit
They're
your
totally
computer.
hive mind.
Oh.
They're totally hive
detected in your
mind.
area.
Right.
As you kind of look into those a little bit more, and this will kind of be your term, it looks like that they've been infected by some type of like parasitic nanite that's causing causing them to do this. So you
Okay.
feel like
Look at Matt
They're
being
still
on
alive.
point with knowing what's going
they're
on.
still, but like the nanites are
There's some
kind
kind of robots
causing-
messing with them.
So honestly, like probably your best course of action would be to non-lethal them, knock
Okay.
them out. That way, somebody could treat this because you don't feel like you've got what is necessary to do this, like in the heat of the moment.
I'll telepathically relay that with our, our.
Oh yeah, you can
masks
calm that
and
over just
be like,
fine.
guys, I think they've pretty much been taken over by what appears to just be millions of tiny little robots. We should probably non-lethal them. If we could remove the robots or deactivate them, these people could be feasibly saved.
Yeah.
Our fellow Starfinders.
Cyna, it's your turn. You're being told this information.
All right. What's a good way to do non-lethal?
Take a -4 penalty to something, or it's just got to be the last hit, right?
That's making sure it's the last hit that's the issue.
I'll even give you this one for free, Maia. Maia, make me a engineering check on these nanites to know a bit more information about them.
That would be a 23.
23, you will know that these nanites do have some sort of like life support on them that will attempt to keep a host alive for as long as possible. For someone this size, you imagine that it couldn't do that for longer than about 15 seconds before, these little robots floating in their blood would expend the resources necessary to keep somebody alive that just lost a bunch of blood. There's only so much a little robot can do.
Right.
But it can do that for 15, 18 seconds. 3 rounds.
Okay. I'll relay that on to the team.
Well, I'm
In the event
middle
they
of-
get lethal.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of trick attacking, so I'm gonna come around here to the corner, hide behind it with a 32,
Okay.
and
So there's 3 different varieties, and I've put chevrons on. I'm not sure if you can.
yeah, the big one on the right, the
Okay,
venture
the
captain,
venture captain.
the officer. Ooh, it's gonna be a 31 energy.
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
Starfinders are squishy compared to everything else.
Grab that extra die I've been missing. Ooh. 31.
31. Apparently the venture captain is a Vesk.
Okay.
Just in case that matters to anybody. Ion, your turn. You've been told information about what these individuals have been afflicted with.
Would they be particularly vulnerable to electricity damage because of that? Does anyone know?
Not that you are
Aware
of, no. You don't feel like that would be a thing.
A thing. Okay. Well, how much did you do to the guy?
31.
He's
It's a
probably-
venture captain.
All right, well, I'm going to put a rolling quarters in 2 other ones. Just bam, bam, and
Okay.
then someone else can worry about the non-lethal.
So you've got like the single chevron, a double chevron, a triple chevron here. You want to hit those researchers?
Whichever.
I'm doing this for your own good. Bam!
Yeah. Research what it feels like to get rebar in your stomach, all right? So let's do that.
I'm pretty sure they can look that up.
It's not going to be accurate. Does a 13 hit?
EAC or KAC?
KAC.
Missed it by 1.
All right, well, the other one definitely catches a rebar in the stomach.
Okay.
Because I rolled 10 higher than that. All right, so... Oh, yeah, and he can just love up on that 24 damage.
24.
Yeah.
He went from healthy to real bad in a big hurry. Zenka,
I have your
Ion just made a deposit.
I have your dissertation for you.
Do you have a non-lethal weapon?
Yeah, it's called lethal damage and letting you guys worry about non-lethal damage.
Then no. No, you don't have a non-lethal weapon.
I think we're defining things differently.
What he means is that Zenka is a non-lethal weapon.
Yes. I have a Zenka. It does non-lethal damage.
So you remember that pistol that I replaced with the Perilous?
Yeah,
Perilous.
it's cute that you think I'm going to use a pistol for anything.
No. But, okay. Okay, so the pistol I have does not do non-lethal anymore.
That's fine.
It'll be fine.
Here's hoping. Okay. Do you have a non-lethal weapon?
I could take -4 and shoot him in the kneecaps. That's the
Okay,
thing, right?
you know what? Here.
The venture captain, what debilitating trick do you put on him? Flatfoot.
Is he carrying a gun?
Yeah, as well as a Doshko.
Well, that that gun, whatever he's currently wielding, he needs to make a reflex save or lose it. I'm going to disarm him.
Ooh. I doubt an 11 saves.
It does not.
So his Red Star plasma pistol goes woo.
Are they in a group right now?
Yeah, they're basically in a fire team. Just
Cool,
like you guys are.
cool. We'll do a microbot assault. We get a +2 to our AC versus them. You all get a +2 to hit them.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And that's now my turns.
Okay.
Hooray!
The operative is up. They're kind of...
Haste would be really good for that. Because then you could use the maintain action and then do other stuff.
That might be.
Because concentration is a move action? Because haste gives you 2
No,
actions.
concentration is a standard action.
Oh, never mind.
But doesn't haste give you 2 move actions?
I don't know. I've got to look that up.
So haste kind of works weird in Starfinder.
I can look it up. That's cool.
Yeah, no, just
Ion.
for future thought.
Does a 26 hit your EAC?
You said ion?
Ion does
Yes.
26. Okay, it does. You will take 13 cold damage as the operative attempted to trick attack you, did poorly, but
You
still
said how
successful
much?
with the shot.
It does not.
You said how much?
Haste just gives you a move action when you're taking a full round action.
And also doubles your
sorry.
move speed.
13 cold.
Okay.
Doesn't double it, just adds 30 feet, so it doesn't necessarily double it, but...
The scholars, one of which has stuff in his gut.
Yep.
I came in here
so-
trying to be friendly, and then he was all like, I'm a zombie, and I had to shoot his ass.
Ion and Cyna.
I'm a zombie.
So Ion, you will take...
Zombie. Like, don't come at me with that attitude.
Oh god, magic missiles.
Ion, take 12 damage from magic missile.
Alright, so I'm about to put quarters in everything.
Cyna, take 12 damage from magic missile.
Okay.
The venture captain, you knocked his range weapon out of his hand.
Yeah, I know.
So now he's going to draw his melee weapon and approach
Hooray!
Zenka.
Hooray!
Zenka, he's going to attack you with his flame doshko.
Hooray!
The red mote that was floating around his head, I guess, is what... Wait a moment. Then why bother?
Hooray!
He's going to hit you with the doshko, and I'll parse it later.
Why bother?
32
Yes.
kinetic. Okay. 19 piercing damage.
19?
19.
Maybe he's an armor Solarian.
Cool.
Yeah, he is. Actually, that makes a bit more sense now.
I now have a button that lets me deduct hit points.
Maia, it's your turn. The venture captain has made its approach to you guys, but everybody else is still staying in ranged combat.
Okay.
It's engaged with Zenka, so everybody else should be safe to shoot.
Right.
Why is Zenka tanking again?
So roll D4. They're kind of shooting indiscriminate.
I guess I'll try and
I didn't
just
have a
hit one
say
of
in
the,
this.
The normies.
Okay, like the Babby normies?
The what? Sorry.
The Babby
You
normies?
got science nerds and
Science nerds,
lieutenant,
operative,
captain.
and venture captain.
Whatever the person casting magic missiles.
Those were the science nerds.
Okay. I'll try to hit one of the science nerds.
The fresh one or the not fresh one?
One of them has a roll of quarters in his stomach.
Right. I hate to kill the guy, but I guess we get 3 rounds to kind of... we get about 3 rounds to make them not dead.
Put faith in technology.
Yeah, I'll put the faith in the technology. I'll hit the one that's been damaged, and I'll go ahead and scan that too.
Okay.
I think that's going to end my spell.
Because you took damage?
I think so.
Do they hang out for rounds?
Normally you can concentrate even in a distracting situation, but if you're casting a spell and you take damage from either a successful attack that targeted your AC, or from an effect that you failed a saving throw against, the spell fails.
Yeah,
That's
but
if you're
Now that-
casting it. You
yeah.
casted it.
Yeah, but now the concentration goes into effect, because now I'm concentrating on it. So does that end the concentration?
we'll book race this. I don't know.
Anyway.
16K.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 12 damage.
12 damage is enough to incapacitate them.
Right. They've hit the ground. Okay. I'll just make note to not continue shooting this person with lethal bullets.
Yep.
And pray that the nanobots keep them alive.
Cyna, it is now your
Sometimes
turn.
that's all one can do. Is just
All right.
pray.
Because it looks like the length of time you must concentrate to cast a spell is specified in the casting time entry.
Okay.
So
Pray to
So
Saren, right?
it's-
casting time entry for
Okay, I'm going to trick attack against the venture captain again.
Okay.
It's going to be a 24 minus 4, 20 EAC, flat-footed.
Yes.
All right. Doing non-lethal.
Right, because you took the penalty. Yeah.
$27 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
I'd like to know how one does
It's
non-lethal with the sonic.
It's Sonic. I just shoot him so close to his ear that the sound kind of just knocks
Shoot
him
him
out.
in the gut.
Oh, that do it too.
He just kind of tenses up like, oh.
I'll just deliberately hit his armor, his scales.
He just
where
changes
it
the
just turns it to
frequency.
blunt damage.
Changes the frequency and turns it to the brown sound.
Ion.
There is a Sonic weapon that does that in Armory.
That makes you poo yourself?
Here, I'll show you.
No, don't.
That weapon's not good.
No, don't.
The listeners doesn't need to hear this.
Ion.
So 2 of them are still fresh?
Yeah.
They can each get a roll of quarters.
Okay. They're taking an AC penalty because of nanobot ace hold.
Does an 18 hit the scholar?
18 definitely hits the scholar.
Does a 19 hit the operative?
19 with the microbot assault. The 19 hits the operative.
Good. So the scholar can eat himself 16 damage. And the operative can eat himself 18 damage. And now I have to reload, because that thing only shoots 4 times before I have to reload it.
Well, rebar is heavy. Zenka. For now, I'm going to rule that, like, you cast the spell.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, we've got 1 round.
Yeah.
Regardless of how that works.
I'll let you decide how.
I think I've got the block of text that will show us how that works, but I'll read it in a moment. Regardless, I need to guarded step away from that mofo.
You do.
And then...
Anyways, it's a Sonic pistol that does... its crit effect is second.
Oh, nice.
You know what?
It only affects biological organisms.
It's
Fuck
the
that
brown
fucker.
sound.
Okay. Can I take a 5-foot
you're
step in such a way that I can catch somebody in the other group too? 120-foot line.
Yep, you can catch the...
I got a new toy.
Yeah, you can catch the venture captain and any of the other 2 that you want to catch.
Cool. Let's have the operative. No. Let's have...
Let's not shoot the person with evasion with the spell.
Yeah, let's not do that. How about the other scholar? One of those looks like they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the one that's not dead.
Okay.
Let's hit them. Cool. So reflex save. You're looking for a 19.
Okay, the scholar has a 7. The venture captain
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead
has a
and
13.
re-roll that die. So
they both fail.
okay, that is going to be 35 points of electricity damage.
Zap.
35. So you aim a bolt of lightning just so to connect these 2 dots and shock them both very hardly. The operative looks to be very bad. The venture captain is also similarly in bad shape.
Okay, cool.
The scholar was so frail to begin with that it's hard to say if he was ever in good condition. It's their turn. The operative is going to attack Zenka because lightning hurts. The trick attack will be successful. Yeah. And then this fellow Sheeran will shoot you with the zero pistol. Does a 20 hit your flat-footed EAC?
That would.
Okay, so we're going to do
Excuse me.
26 cold damage from the trick attack, as you were not expecting this cold barrage.
Okay.
Maia, you will take 10 damage from a barrage of magic missiles.
Gross. But at least I no longer have just 3 hit points and no stamina points.
Do that.
Venture
You guys
Captain.
are like, just so everybody's aware, I have 3 hit points left.
Venture Captain steps up to Cyna, not appreciating getting shot in the gut like that. Cyna will a 28 hit your kinetic.
It will.
Okay.
These are big numbers. I need new armor again.
You will take
I know,
18
right?
piercing damage as this Doshko slams into you.
Ouch.
Top of the queue, Maia. You're up. Everybody's looking to be in bad shape. The one Starfinder you took out has been down for about 6 seconds now.
Right. Not gonna try and shoot him again.
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be nice of you.
I guess I'll see the Venture Captain's still up.
The other 3 are still up. The Venture Captain, they're all probably similar distances from death right now.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to take the other magic missiler out. I'm assuming we no longer have bots helping us, right? Is that a thing?
I was
Can
allowing
maintain-
him
Yeah,
to
it
continue.
is. It should go down when I take damage.
Okay.
There's a section under duration for concentration that effectively links it to concentrating to casting a spell.
So are they gone at the? Were they gone at your turn? How long will they stay up? 1 round, 2 rounds?
It's my concentration plus 1 round.
Okay, so at the end of your turn. So yeah, they will have gone away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is fine. Just need to know.
Being a spellcaster's hard.
Guess I could just rely on them bots to keep that dude alive again, so I don't have to tank my chance to hit.
Okay.
That's was almost a crit. That would have been real unfortunate for them.
That'd do the trick.
Yeah. That is 16 damage.
16 damage, which is just enough. Take him down.
All right. Now we're just relying on the bots and rifle butt those 2 dudes.
Cyna, and then there were 2.
Yeah, like the way it's worded, like it definitely errs
right.
on the side of it breaks concentration.
Okay.
So
That makes
like
sense.
I have to sneeze. Oh no.
So,
Damn.
I'm going to do a trick attack. First part of it, though, is going to be
It's like when you're driving,
moving
you're trying
away
to
from
keep
this
your eyes
guy.
open, you're just like,
Okay.
I don't mind provoking.
Well, do you have the mobility thing, or
Yes, I do.
so it won't even provoke? You can tell him. You can say he doesn't get to hit me.
Okay.
Yeah. Any factor that could break your concentration while you're performing activities that require focus can also break your concentration while you're maintaining an effect, causing
All right.
the effect to end.
So, well, in that case, I'm going to move away from him.
That seems pretty clear, actually.
And
Yeah,
we're going
that's what I'm
to trick attack him. Going to try for non-lethal.
Okay.
He can't have that much left, can he?
We'd hope.
Natural 1.
Ugh. Ion. The 2 remaining are in pretty bad shape.
I will take a move action to switch weapons. And then I will take a -4 to shoot him with a laser rifle, non-lethally. Which I guess is like in the
This is
kneecap or
tearing
some
you
shit.
up, isn't
Yeah,
it?
is. Yeah, it is. Boom, boom, bitch. Boom, boom. Does a 27 hit his EAC all day?
Which one are you hitting?
You. I guess the Venture Captain.
27 is going to hit EAC, yeah.
Oh, sweet. He can take 14 non-lethal damage or whatever.
14.
His kneecap, it ceased to exist, and he's still alive.
No, you just loaded the beanbag bullets in instead of the
To the laser
quarters.
gun.
To the laser gun.
Oh, right.
It shoots a stream of airsoft pellets at him.
Ew.
Ow! Alright, I'm done. Jesus.
You turn the microwave setting down and it just gives him a sunburn.
Yeah, really.
The Venture Captain is in really, really bad shape.
I hope so.
Zenka, it's your turn.
Since I'm not shooting rolls of quarters at him anymore.
Let's see here. Is he in magic missile bad shape?
Yes.
Can you magic missile non-lethally?
No.
You better non-lethal him.
Well,
If
let's
you-
let
I can
if
magic
you're gonna-
missile him and let God sort it out.
if you are going to be all like non-lethal ion god, well, how come you don't have a non-lethal weapon? You are not allowed to
I
then
didn't
shoot
criticize you.
missiles.
I didn't
at someone.
criticize you for not having one. I asked if you did.
Sit there and just blow a chunk out of him.
It was your tone of voice. You're all like, do you have non-lethal? And I'm like, no. And you're all like, oh, okay. As you shoot like force missiles through his body, and then you're like, it's cool. It was just asking.
A pitiful magic missile casting would probably take out this Venture Captain. A really fortuitous magic missile casting could probably take out the operative.
Well, here, hold on. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to debug spell. So that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points on the Venture Captain.
11 on the Venture Captain is sufficient to take him out. What type of did you magic missile?
Yep, that was Magic Missile. That's the tone of voice I have now, Magic Missile.
Okay.
I wanted to save you, and then I got impatient.
It's the operative's turn. It's going to attack Cyna. It's going to try a trick attack. That's a
Debug spell is actually kind of working.
34 will beat your difficulty. But a 16 probably won't hit your
Oh,
flat-footed EAC. Maia, your turn. The operative's in really bad shape. You know that first person you put down is probably doesn't have that much longer left to
live.
Did the stink bug hit that drum set? Is that what happened?
I think so.
Stupid ass bugs.
It's been a while since we've been interrupted by an animal.
Can you medicine in the middle of combat?
I mean, if you want to run up there and shove a stim pack in them.
Wait a second, I have a thing for this. I have to spend my last 3rd level spell, but... Healing Junk Pot.
Oh, right.
Well, I don't know if we need to do that. If we can always run up and stabilize with medicine, right?
We can.
Zenka's last in line, so like in the event
I mean,
you're
you
not
guys
able
can
to...
take care of it, and then if I have to clean up, I have to clean up.
Okay.
And by
I
clean
guess
up, I
I
mean
will
keep people from dying.
non-lethal that operative.
Okay.
Try to.
Give it a go.
We'll see
Nat
what
20.
happens.
That'll hit where you you were non-lethal.
Yeah, I
you
was
said you're
non-lethal.
non-lethal. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Roll some non-lethal.
Jesus. 27 non-lethal damage.
Yeah, it's... He's unconscious.
It's now a moot point.
Yep. Didn't matter.
Okay. Cyna, you are up next. Everybody's down, but I need to figure out how you guys are going to stabilize everyone in this brief
Okay.
period of time.
Well, then I'm going to
Stabilize people in order of about to die. The other people have, like, their
Well,
seconds
the first one
left.
that dropped was the scientist, right?
Yes.
We
Okay.
had one scientist, then the second scientist, then the venture captain,
Okay.
then the operative.
The operative's fine because it got non-lethal
Okay.
to oblivion.
I mean, are we able to use... Do we have an aid? I can't remember. Did we unlock even one?
No. We only had one opportunity.
Well, no. When you were out, I had them roll again, and I unrolled like a 6.
All right. So I'm going to rush up to one of them, the one that we dropped first,
Okay.
and using my med kit, I'm going to administer first aid.
Okay.
And it says specifically that it can stop bleeding in the dying condition.
Gotcha.
So if that's what...
So still unconscious, but
yeah, it basically
not-
stabilize, makes them
Okay.
stable.
that's probably preferable. Okay.
Seeing as the robots control them.
Right. And
Can you give
18
us
it beats a
assist?
15.
Okay.
Okay.
You would have to use your actions.
Yeah, I was going to ask, since
They're
we're still
valuable.
in...
All right.
Yeah.
Ion.
Okay. What does this dude look like?
Well, there's 2 of them about to bleed out. Like we're at the point where do you have anything that will heal someone or medicine or?
Yeah, I will. We have plenty of medical items, so I'll just...
You want to stim pack one of them?
Yeah, just...
Okay. Just like put your knee on their neck and stim pack them and hope they don't come to.
Is there... What does spray flesh do again?
I can't remember.
It
You can treat deadly wounds on somebody that's already hit its limit again.
Yeah, so if he's at his limit, then spray
Yeah,
flesh would
that's-
stabilize him, right?
Well, it's treat deadly wounds, not
yeah, it's not
that.
first aid.
However, I suppose you could use it like a med patch, which would let you make a first aid check with a +10 bonus.
Sure.
Ta-da! That's going to be a 19 medicine.
Okay, that's sufficient to
Yeah, 'cause
get
I'm
one
not-
stabilized.
I'm not
Zenka,
using our real
There's
shit.
one left that needs to.
I got a med patch. I can use a fucking med patch.
No, use
Okay.
spray flesh.
I don't have spray flesh.
Yeah, you do. Look, I dropped some next to me. Oh, here it is.
I mean, I can just go get a med patch. They're cheap.
But we have a ton of spray flesh, and we've had it since the first book. Use spray flesh.
It's about
I
to
don't
hit the
care if you
expiration
spray it
date.
up his nose, okay? Like, you're going to use spray flesh.
Okay, that's a 41 medicine check.
Yeah, you're good.
Look,
I
ta-da.
used a med patch.
Also, you found a polyp and you're able to.
You might want to get this checked out by a real doctor.
Because the med patch gives you a +10.
I don't want to hear about
So-
it. I don't want to hear about it. I just start spraying spray flesh all over everything.
So you have.
that is not silly string.
If you don't want to use it, I'll use it.
He's building a new colony of like microbes. He's just spraying it around this point.
All right. So after you've controlled these, after you beat these mind-controlled Starfinders, you're able to continue searching the starship graveyard and make a terrifying discovery. You find an area in which dozens of Starfinders are currently comatose and held in secure stasis chambers.
Ooh, that's not good.
Does anyone make me a life science or medicine check?
Where's the wake up button?
28 life science.
You realize that any attempt to remove the bodies might kill them or leave them permanently damaged.
All right, we do not need to remove these bodies.
Can someone else make me, or if someone at all can make me a perception check?
24.
20.
Among these bodies are 3 Tengu.
Da-da-da-da!
Let's not tell Smallfeather. He'll like come here and try to save these bitches and kill them.
But we're going to save them.
I mean, we're going to.
So
Right.
you gotta relay this to, I mean, this is kind of beyond your
Yeah, somebody's got to
expertise
come
right
down
now.
here, but
Yeah,
there's
okay.
a chance.
So
We need
what
a
about
full medic
Venture
team
Captain,
down here.
whoever's in charge?
This was Historia 7 that was in charge of this
Yeah, so
particular.
we'll be like, hey, Historia, guess
sample
what?
of the nanites.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, am I able to pull a sample of those nanites? Are they in the person's blood, or are they...
Yeah, they're in the blood. You can attempt to do that with medicine check.
Take a syringe out?
Yeah, you'll get like a blood sample.
You just keep syringes on
There's
you?
not really much more information you can
not?
get from them.
Look, he's going to flush these
I
cybernetics
guess he
sometime.
is from West Virginia, right? Like,
Yeah.
There's no more information you're able to get running it through your computer than you already did from like the wireless checks and
Okay,
stuff.
right.
Yeah, the sample's not for us.
We need big iron.
Yeah, you send a message to Historia 7. It does have to be routed through the discerning dagger to be able to make it, because it's got the necessary power to be able to get that information there. You're telling them that you've got a bunch of people in stasis. Okay.
Yep.
She begins
And-
she begins to mobilize their medical experts to try to get there.
Try to get there. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, as a bonus too, since hitting level 7, I can make a whatever starship. I'm assuming it takes like 10 minutes to set up or something silly, but I'm assuming we would have done it with the discerning dagger. Once we realized we had to repair ours, is that I can make a secure channel connection up to 5 miles away and actually download data like to and from the ship.
Okay.
So can send them. I could feasibly send them live video feed, assuming it's not like RP wise really just terrible signal that's unusable.
Cool. Now, you have completed your reconnaissance. So that unlocks the reconnaissance completed boon. Once during the adventure, you can take an 8-hour rest between missions, if you so desire.
Cool.
I still have a 3rd level spell slot.
You have other spell slots?
I do.
Okay.
I've got
There are some things I would like to
I've got
refresh
5
with an 8
first
hour.
level spell slots. I've got 3 second level spell slots left, and I've got a battery. I can make whatever spell slot I want.
Oh, we're probably good for couple more encounters then.
Yeah.
How much health do you regain off of a long rest?
Oh,
All of it.
Oh, right. Since I
Okay.
do have 11 hit points, but we haven't hit anything
spend
big.
a-
Well, hold on. Do we have any...
we can do the treat deadly wounds.
Well, no, I did the treat deadly wounds. That's why he has that many.
Yeah, that's why I have that many hit points.
Oh,
Somebody roll me percentile.
92? Was
so
that
this
92 or
needs a
29?
reset.
29.
Oh, gross.
29. What is that on the table for A tokens?
Don't we have like a stack
Earned
of
1 aid
healing?
token.
1 aid token. Okay, you guys
Stems.
now have an aid token.
I've got one. I'll just give you one.
This is our stack of stuff.
Okay, I probably should go through that at some point and add stuff to
Here.
my...
I have
Oh, no!
I have a serum of healing I've been carrying around since first level.
Grenades!
There are
nice.
grenades.
D8 plus 1.
We have so many grenades.
We do.
Where's the D8?
They're all here.
Take a
Lines.
level on, boy. Okay, cool.
Grenades.
3
Yeah, we
health.
got a med
Okay.
pack right
Yeah,
there.
sorry, it's past its expiration date.
It's okay. 3 more health.
I
So
didn't
do
say
you
we
guys
didn't
want to
have
take
it.
advantage of the long rest? Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay. You want to hold
I
on
don't
to it?
need
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
I'm assuming we would have time for a 15-minute or a 10-minute or
Oh,
whatever.
God, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's going to take some time
Refreshing
for
those then.
Historia 7 to be able to mobilize those. Probably within about an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, because I don't know what your guys' daily abilities are. Like, I don't know how many of those you have. I think I'm
Cast
the one.
gun.
I think I'm the one with the most of those.
I have 1 daily ability plus my reset of haste units, but I still have 4 charges left in my haste unit.
Okay. Yeah, I've still got spell slots. I'm ready to do one more encounter before I even think about using it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So
We'll make it work.
after about an hour and a half or so, you are asked to actually stay on site to keep everything situated. Cool. Sweet Feather actually does eventually have to land planet side and coordinates with you guys.
Did we
Even-
end up finding what was causing all the weirdness?
Not yet.
Wasn't it like those little dudes?
Cool.
Well, I mean, the nanites could be distributed. They don't have to have a central.
But Sweet Feather and Rock Hollow will actually disembark. I feel like you haven't told him about the
I don't.
Tengu.
I
That's
don't-
what we wanted to do
I
over
don't think
comms
we
for sure.
have.
But if he's coming here, like, maybe we should ready him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he
somebody.
doesn't. So his first encounter is not him being, "Oh my God, Tengu!" Like in this containment, we can be like, "Hey, you should sit down."
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Somebody with a diplomacy score.
Oh,
It's probably
I've been
you.
practicing diplomacy.
Okay.
So he and Rockall we will approach.
But before they get here, we want to diplomacy that to him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's probably heard the relay of the situation here.
He knows that they
Yeah.
found people.
But
does
he
not know
didn't
that
say
he
that
doesn't
there's
know.
like,
Hey, there
there's
are
2
Tengu.
Lashunta, a Vesk, 3
No,
Tengu, 4 humans.
But he knows the situation.
Yeah.
So, with my 26 diplomacy, I'm going to very gently say, I think we might have found them. And they're alive, but I don't know how alive.
You just get kind of like a,
There's a
okay,
chance.
I'll be there.
There's a
Then-
chance.
And then every other communique you have is kind of like with Rockall, and you can tell that she's kind of like getting winded because it seems like they are hustling from their current position.
Yeah, we'll be right there.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
So yeah, if I
Nothing
rolled
doesn't do
low
anything
enough,
when you're flying
You've heard this before. It was when she was really space pregnant back on
right. She
Ukulele
hadn't eaten for 2 weeks.
and couldn't catch her breath.
The
Are you
this is the
pregnant
this
again?
is the old Rockall.
I rolled low on that diplomacy check. It'd be like, okay, I pull out my phone and I take a selfie with them.
I mean, that's a 26. That's
Hashtag
not-
found him.
As he walks through the door, you're just all like,
Hashtag found him.
yeah, hashtag found him.
I mean, a 26 doesn't seem too low on a diplomacy check.
No, it's not. I'm just saying if I had rolled low.
Oh, God.
He gets there really quick. It's like, where are they?
They're in the middle. They're
Okay. He goes over and looks, and it's like, that's them.
okay.
Found him.
Yep. Ass into the universe, and you found them. We have teams of people coming in here to try to disconnect this.
All right. Well. Okay.
There's a chance.
Yep. So he just
More
kind
of a
of
chance than we had.
paces around a little bit and says,
For what
This-
it's worth, it's keeping them alive.
yeah,
From what we can tell, there's no been permanent damage has been done yet.
the ship was getting hacked.
I bet you it's these nanites.
The ship was getting hacked, and it was affecting the thrusters and the subsystems to make it feel like I'd hit gravity wells.
Did it get hacked? I mean, did...
There was no gravity.
Okay.
Like, we looked.
Hold on. Can we check the ship and for those nanites?
You can, and there's not really any nanites there. Sweet Feather will go on. I got a transmission from a venture captain, and who was it? It was what was the venture captain's name? Venture Captain Wiskin. They were saying that there were people down here. It seemed weird. The
Is it
transmission.
this guy?
No. I mean, it was a voice only, so I don't think.
Is that a name that any of us recognize?
Can we check the venture cabin for identification?
Can anyone make me a culture check?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure can.
This one's a little tough because you aren't as
30?
steeped. In,
17.
30 will get
I got a
33.
20 on the die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zenka knows just because you've actually taken a look at some of Starfinder Society Chronicles. Venture Captain Wiskin was a senior Starfinder who was lost during the original Scoured Stars incident.
Excuse you. What? Okay. Yeah, that's concerning. I'm not going to say anything.
The
Not
DC
yet.
was 28 on the culture, if you also wanted to know that info.
What was
I
it?
passed it too then, so I
Yeah,
suppose
we
I would
know that, but I'm definitely not saying anything.
What was it?
The venture
28?
captain that sent the transmission is somebody who was supposedly lost in the Scoured Stars incident.
Got the communications. Sensors started showing that there's gravitational anomalies.
Just imagine me and Zenka both look at each other and we're like, who sent
There
that?
was
At
controls
knowing glance.
started to shake.
Wait.
The ship barely responded to what I was doing. The ship's engine stopped altogether, started losing altitude, finally got it kicked back on. Alarm started up. It was weird. I mean, it was able to get it down safely, but it was certainly something interfering with the ship.
Right. Okay.
Wipe
we need to
all
sort
those
this out.
computers.
What?
Can
Wipe
we
all those computers.
relay that data to the people who are coming and working on this?
Sure. So you can relay that data to Historia 7.
Yeah, we probably want to tell Historia 7, hey, by the way, we've got some unusual logs. Would you mind taking a look at these?
She takes a look, and with your information, she kind of agrees that there's some type of like hacking type thing going on. She actually creates a little hot fix for the ships that are incoming so they don't have to deal with that.
Patch.
Yeah, she patches their...
Patch, ignore this venture captain code.
Yeah, just ignore that stuff. They will have a decidedly more smooth ride coming down the planet.
Cool.
You get probably 24 medical professionals come in, start to investigate.
Does Historia 7 have anything to say about who sent that message? Because I feel
she
like
tells you the
that's something
same-
I would tell her. Hey.
She tells you the same information, like he was lost during the Scout
yeah, that's
Stars
kind of why we
incident.
bring it up.
Yeah, why was that transmission?
Judging by the
Was it a recording?
judging by the data that you sent me, it looks like it was recording. It was something concocted by whatever virus.
Okay.
It wasn't real.
Okay.
Cool.
That's weird.
So
Whoever made this virus,
the
knew,
medical
though,
team
that would
kind of sets up. Historia 7 is in close contact with everyone here. Well, she's in close contact with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
She finally responds back to you all. Greetings. You had found dozens of our colleagues held in stasis on Agale 5. Forcibly removing their bodies from the stasis pods would leave their minds trapped in a virtual world, which means we're asking you to release them. Our specialists have put together a digital tether that allows you to enter the virtual world without getting trapped like your colleagues did. Still, you must be careful. Even though nothing that happens in there is real, dying in the simulation might kill you.
We're going into a video game, guys. This has been my dream.
This is...
You've been training for this your entire life.
Where do I hook in?
Mine's like, plug me in now. So you guys plugging in?
Yes.
Somebody's got to.
I don't
You
think
guys
there's
like
much
cable?
of a choice.
Are you guys plugging...
Maya didn't even have a port there.
Okay. Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.